What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, man, this is something that we have to do. Black people, we got to stop doing this. We got to stop celebrating the the destruction of our unions. And I ain't talking about no work union. I'm talking about life unions. Um, Divorce is one of the most prevalent things that we have, not just in the black community, just in America, period. The divorce rate is like 60 something percent, which means that by those numbers, um, if you get married tomorrow, it's a good chance y'all ain't gonna make it. Real good chance y'all not gonna make it. But for black people, it's even lower. Shout out to Brother Nuri Muhammad for giving us that game. And it made me think about something. It made me think about the before and the after. And the before is this relationship going on. This things are popping. It's all good. Then the relationship develops into a engagement, which eventually develops into get married. And a lot of times, not all the time. Shout out to everybody who still get down at the courthouse with no shame, because y'all are real ones. But a lot of times, they getting divorced too. A lot of times, it's a situation where um, these big weddings are planned and had. Everybody has these big weddings and spend all this money and invite both families and people fly in from all over the place and drive 2-3 hours just to come to see little Kalishana and Tyrone to get married, and the merging of two families into one. And whether it be 5 years, 6 years, 4 years, 2 years, 8 months, according to the numbers, it's over at some point. And then you see the after, which is the celebration of the divorce. I've seen divorce parties, divorce events. There's a celebration of the ending of the marriage, the exodus from the union, and folks be really happy. A lot of the times, sometimes people, shout out to everybody who fights for their marriage, and then they just couldn't make it work. Just shout out to everybody who gave it a shot, gave it a good try, and it just didn't work. But to celebrate it, and now with social media, that just makes it worse, because now you got all these pictures online, you got all these different ways that you got to show everybody, and we so messed up in the head. What we do, we'll see somebody posting about their divorce, and we in the comment, we congratulating them, we giving them props, you know. And this is what happens. It's like we give them props for something that the same people was at your wedding celebrating. Some of them was even crying, you know. There was a few in there that was wishing for y'all downfall. There was a few that, was hoping that this would end the way it ended. Few that was hating, few dudes that wanted the bride, a few women that wanted the groom. So the reasons for celebrating are different. But the point I'm making through it all is that, we have a real bad issue in our community with that, because we're not ever going to be successful as a people until our unions, our male and female unions, are successful. And I think a lot of it is because, and I ain't no expert, trust me, I ain't. A lot of it is because people are getting married for the wrong reasons. Just the wrong reasons. Um, there should never be a hesitation. There should never be an apprehension or a trepidation. There should never be none of that. If you're either all in or you're not, and it should never be about the money, even though money is a key component now. But that shouldn't be what you lead with. Oh, girl, he got a lot of money. Oh, I'll marry him tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure you would. It should never just be about the physical aesthetic, even though that's a part of it. But the combination of all these things in balance with just our union towards each other, our connection towards each other, that has to be what's at the forefront. Second to God only. That's right. These marriages are not working, in my opinion, because God is not at the forefront. God is not the third member of the marriage. Plain and simple. God is not his rules and regulations of how to conduct yourself in a marriage. Um, they don't apply. You know, we gonna figure it out ourselves. I know what I'm doing. I got it, God. I'll take it from here. I know what I'm doing. And next thing you know, you got all of your stuff in the back of your pickup truck, taking it to your cousin's house because you got to stay over there with him for a little while until you can go get you another crib. You know, so the issue is not so much with the failing of the relationship because it happens. The issue is the rushing into it, which gives it a better chance to fail, and again, the celebration of it. The celebration of it, man. It's like if you could just see the before and after. Anytime y'all post pictures of y'all's divorce party, anytime y'all post pictures of, cause I saw a picture of a female, it looked like they was inside the, what you call it? I ain't never been in this situation before. Like when their lawyers and stuff on one side and your lawyers on this side, and y'all are hashing everything out, that little room that they in. I seen a lady, she took a selfie in that room with the dude in the background looking real salty. You know, do a split screen where they show them at the wedding and all that. You know, y'all don't never think about all the money they got spent. And if you didn't pay for it, y'all really out of pocket. Because somebody's daddy paid for that. Somebody's family put that in, you know, put in for that. And y'all sit there and lie to that preacher and lie to all us sitting in the audience, you know, about to death do you part. Now, till 8 months do us part. Do you promise to love and cherish this person? Till 8 months do us part. You know, so let's try to be more diligent in how we move and making those types of decisions. That's probably one of the biggest decisions that you're gonna ever make in your life. Think about that. There's a lot of decisions that will be made in your life. The person that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, that has to be up there, top 2 or 3. Like I say, besides choosing to walk the path with God, and nothing above that. But that got to be number 2. And we just be like just tossing it around like it's a tennis ball, playing with it like a silly putty, and then laughing and throwing parties when it ends. All right, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about this one, man. Also, make sure y'all catch the latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast is out.